Hello, one and all. This is Luckless Lovelocks, and welcome back to Whispers of a Machine. When this video is released, the game should be out so we can all enjoy it together, which means this might be a bit of a longer episode, although I am kind of liking the half-hour episodes. Just a quick recap on what we learned last time. So we found out who the mystery woman was, and her name is Katarina Berg, and she immigrated to Nordsund 2 years ago. And this is her apartment here, of course. We met Sven, who's the caretaker of her building. It's right over here. And he also helped Maya at the museum, and he said something really strange, and I still don't quite get what it means. It's probably going to reveal, the meaning's probably going to reveal itself as we investigate the museum, which should be open tomorrow. He said that he saw Maya enter the museum a few weeks ago. This is when he was supposed to help her out with a display or an exhibit or something, but didn't see her in there when he went in. Sven then saw her leave the building after he left. And then Maya acted surprised when Sven said that he hadn't seen her in there. So very peculiar that she would act that way. And just weird that she would ask him to go there and then not get his help. Like it's very strange. I don't know what it means yet. Also, Sven did recognize Carl and Katarina in the photo, or at least Carl. And Carl apparently asked him if it was possible to get more power for Katarina's apartment. Probably at least to power this keypad and presumably something even more secret inside the apartment. Finally, we met Gabriel again, who is the constable that we met at the start of the game. And he mentioned that he's the nephew of Commissary Anderson. And we kind of just found out more about the general opinion of the different characters from everyone. And they kind of, I guess they were kind of split on the doctor. Some people liked the doctor's approach, some people didn't, but generally everyone had similar opinions about some of the other characters that we've met. So what we're trying to do now is still get into this apartment, and what we can do is go to check out Carl's body. He should be at the morgue, so we can talk to the coroner or the doctor about Carl. What does the nurse have to say?
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the dead bodies soon. I think it's healthier for him to treat living people.
She's saying the same thing, and it looks like we can't really ask her questions about anything. Let's go down to the morgue. Okay. So we've just got Carl's body. Let's take a look.
I already examined the body at the crime scene. Nothing new comes to mind.
What does Dr. Person have to say then?
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Katarina.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
I don't recognize that name. Nope.
That sounded funky.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
I don't recognize that name. Nope.
Maybe he's just a weird guy. I thought he'd have more to say.
What do you think of Gabriel?
Your average policeman. I have no strong opinion about him one way or the other.
Okay. Well, now that he's got Carl's body, he can tell us more about the murder.
What are your conclusions about Carl's murder?
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The murder weapon looks similar to the one used on the previous victim. The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. And this makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind to finish the job. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower Carl like that before he could react and call for help. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical shape. The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right. Now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The MO is the same, and the murder weapons share close similarities. Both murders were premeditated. the killer came well prepared with the clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay, thanks for your input.
Think nothing of it. Happy to help.
Question is, what is the connection between the two?
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against
You heard this
her
before, right?
assailant. What else?
Oh, he actually turned.
Not at the moment.
What else? Why did he turn like that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails.
okay.
This makes me suspect that the killer likely the time of death was rough.
It's the same thing. Okay, locked door, I guess it's worth a shot.
So there's this locked door that I'm trying to get through.
Unless this door needs medical attention, I'd suggest asking someone else.
All right, fair enough. Guess we can try showing him this.
No, this note is just a reminder to myself.
Okay.
I don't need to show it to anyone. Would you say this clay could be used to create a mold of, say, a finger?
I'd say your clay is suitable for that purpose, yes.
Okay. Hint, hint.
That's enough questions.
I guess we
for
could cut his finger off
Okie
too.
dokie.
Can we try?
Hey, what's that?
I just need a quick mold of one of his fingers. Thought I'd use this clay here.
I suppose that's fine.
Make a mold of Carl's finger. Kind of complicated, but should work. Don't make a mold. Why am I going to such convoluted lengths for a corpse? Surely there's an easier way. Let's make the mold.
A clay mold of Carl's finger. I should be able to create a replica of his finger inside, using some kind of castable substance.
Oh, we do have that, don't we? We've got this molding resin.
All right, this should work. I'll go and add some water.
Sink's right there. Perfect.
Okay, hopefully this can fool the scanner. I got rid of the clay mold. No more use for it.
I don't know. It could be good luck. Oh my god, we're carrying around a finger replica in our pocket. I wonder if we could have just chopped the finger off, too.
A molded replica of Carl's finger.
Okay, well, this has got to open the door, right? I like this. I like this solution already. This is the one. I remember I clicked on the other one before. Okay. Here goes nothing.
I need to figure out the code first.
Huh. I thought this is a place where we could, like... we could put a fingerprint. What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this finger then? I have no clue. So I do have to figure out the code. I guess I could try 113. I didn't even try. Too easy.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, I tried different combinations of those numbers. It didn't work.
That action doesn't seem productive to me. That action doesn't seem productive to me.
I was just thinking maybe to get some of the DNA. Scalpel.
I don't see how those things work together.
Yeah, I don't either. Interesting. Okay, I'm still not sure what to do with the finger then. Couldn't we just like cut the power to this thing? Wouldn't that open it up? All right, well, let's look around since I'm still not sure how to get in there. Any reason to go to the north of town?
I don't think I need to go further north right now.
Okay.
A molded replica of Carl's finger.
Huh. Don't have to go to the school. We haven't gone east yet, okay. So this is a new spot. Town square entrance to something. A young man, we've got a statue, wind chimes, a bench, and there's a robot shop. A sign.
Volter's Robot Emporium. An anatomically correct gentleman. Nice, soothing sounds. Nice spot there next to the wind chimes, but I don't feel like sitting down.
Okay, so what is this young man all about?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Okay.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Respect, cleaning my gun, growing old and weak. Order, sorting my notes, chaos. Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness. Not really sure. Maybe this one from what we've, trust, eavesdropping, and loneliness? What we've picked so far?
Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness.
Thank you.
So, you have a poem for me now?
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
Weird. So that went in the empathetic path. It's like we're gonna end up right in the middle by the end of the game, I think. Okay. What is this place?
Looks like an apartment building. I don't have any reason to go up there.
And what's in the robot shop?
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Volter's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera England.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh no, she's on to us. Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
Okay. Yeah, seriously, cut the silliness now. This is inappropriate behavior, citizen. I have some questions about the recent murders. Cold. You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here. Yes.
You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here.
Ha! That's...
See, if you were any smarter, you'd have a great comeback there.
Okay, Volter. It's time for you to do less talking and more listening.
Sure thing, officer. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I'm just interested in the killings.
All right, then shoot. Ask away.
So AI is outlawed here. So that must be because of the collapse. Okay. Let's start from the top.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Yeah, friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Spare parts?
Oh.
Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
Oh
With a
no.
water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
What about Katarina?
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Katarina Berg. Katarina Berg.
No one seems to know her.
Nope, not ringing any bells.
What's your opinion on Anderson, the police commissary?
Seems like a reasonable man to me. But then again, I tend not to be involved in, crime.
Yeah, right.
Hush, boy.
Okay, and Stina?
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
A politician? Me and those kinds of people run in quite different circles, to say the least.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Yep, I worked with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
Uh-oh.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
You've got red eye too.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pops calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please.
Okay, what about the doc?
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Oh yeah? Help how?
Cheer him up, I guess.
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps calm down the little ones.
Ah, that's clever. What's your opinion on Gabriel, the policeman?
He's an asshole.
Whoa,
That's what.
there's that red eye.
Nissa thinks that guy is robophobic. Don't ask.
Huh. And what about himself?
So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, well, what you see is what you get.
A crazy old fart with chronic coffee breath.
Oh, quiet, you little rascal. What I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was cramped with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
So we can ask him about the murders too. Oh, maybe he can help us with the door.
Do you know anything about electronic door locks?
Why do you ask? If anything happened, that wasn't me.
Subtle, Pops. Don't read too much into it. People have a tendency to accuse him of things.
Relax, I just need to get a door open. I was wondering if you had any ideas.
Mayhaps. What kind of lock is it?
It has one of those keypad things, and I think the code has 3 digits.
Can't you just push the buttons 999 times?
She's a human, Nissa. That sort of activity is not as stimulating for her as it would be for you.
Ooh, you know what I'm thinking?
No way. You'll ruin something, or worse.
Please, Pops, I could be her sidekick. She and I could solve mysteries together.
I could use a sidekick.
Walter, sometimes you take this ventriloquism skit a bit too far.
Pops could rig my arm. My good arm, that is. Unlike Mr. Limpy here on my left.
Let's not get into that, Nissa.
To push those buttons super fast and brute force the code.
I think I'll take my chances by myself, thanks.
Oh well, can't win them all.
So no additional help.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Just the man, Carl Oscarson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
Okay, anything else?
What do you make of this?
No clue. But I gotta use doofus more often. Such a funny word.
Don't we all? I guess that's it. Didn't seem like he was lying about anything. Just in case. Let's try this.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Katarina Berg. Nope, not ringing any bells.
Okay. Not lying either.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
It's a bunch of robot parts.
Guess that belongs with the head up front. What's up with the head?
What do you mean? You think it's too big?
The robot head on the table, that is.
Oh, yeah, it keeps coming off. I'll fix it eventually.
What does that tube-looking robot do?
That's no robot. It's just my teapot.
Not everything with lights on is a robot, you know. Gee, some people.
I'm trying here.
Is the big guy in the back your mascot or something?
You mean Ufa? Nah, he's more of a concierge. He's sophisticated like that.
And then the pointy robot.
What does the pointy little bot in the back do?
Oh, a bot of many talents. Paperweight, table lamp, pestle, or perhaps a fashionable baton? The only limit is your imagination.
What does this little guy do?
Clean, like a mean machine.
He doesn't look very mean.
Looks can be deceiving. He's nothing but vicious towards stains, dust, and all of their ilk.
And a crab robot.
What did people use the crab for?
Once upon a time, this was the most popular kitchen model. This fella could take care of any food-related task. Except the handling of shellfish, obviously. Even robots have moral standards.
Guess that's it for this place. Well, let's go back to the shopping district. I'm a bit stumped right now. Oh, it's... The robot waved goodbye.
He's busy composing his verse.
Okay. See if there's anything to scan here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. That's all for this area. It's gotta be, okay, so the code's gotta be...
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
It's gotta be that, right?
I don't have any business in the school.
Okay, is this changed? Now there's no one out here. This is where we're supposed to meet the our contact
I think they deliver...
in the evening. Tool cabinets, food trays. It's got to be this finger. Let's take one more look.
Sounds like a class is in progress.
But what happens if you do it anyway?
Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa. Harsh.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
So this is still blocked off. I can't go upstairs either, right? Oh, I can.
All right, Maya's place. Let's see if I can find any clues in here.
Okay, I thought I had to wait, so I can investigate Maya's place. Items on shelf, we've got a chair, mushrooms. Let's start with the items.
Some old pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum.
Okay.
Looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one. Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind. Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients. It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim. A trophy in the shape of a robotic arm with a plaque. Winner of the 2041 Annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. An old relative of Maya's?
2041. Okay, I don't think we had a date, like a year yet established, so we're past 2041.
Looks like various plant samples. I have no clue what this thing does, but it looks like it could have something to do with processing samples. Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway. This crude bed looks regularly used.
Let's say it's pretty simple.
Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway.
Huh. Anything to scan? Doesn't look like it. So we have Maya's DNA. Should be all over the place. Fingerprints. Makes sense. Carl's bio, maybe? Has Carl been here? No? Huh, I don't see anything that would be useful. Weird. Can I take, can't take any mushrooms
A
or anything?
razor-sharp surgical scalpel. That action doesn't seem pretty. That combination makes no sense.
Is there anything else I would use?
A small, unique-looking key.
There's no keyholes, but also that was Carl's key.
I'm sure I have everything I need for the door code. I just need to figure out the exact
Okay, I do have
numbers.
everything I need to figure out the code. Okay. So let's go back to the door. We clearly,
Doesn't look like I can enter the museum.
can clearly solve that. Can we go west? I'm gonna jump over there. Oh, neat. East. Oh, I see. It takes us back around. Okay, let's go back to the door then. We'll have to try different combinations of the numbers that we found.
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
Take a look at this finger.
I don't need to show him that. No, this note is just a reminder.
Okay, I don't really have anything to talk to him about. Except maybe Gabriel. Oh, Katarina.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sounds familiar. That could be someone who lives here, but I'm not sure.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
Seems to take his job seriously. A bit on the strict side, maybe. But hey, cops gotta be tough. Now, I myself never had a run-in with the law, so that's pure speculation on my part.
I gotta check this.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
Seems to take his job seriously. A bit on the strict side, maybe. But hey, cops gotta be tough. Now, I myself never had a run-in with the law, so that's pure speculation on my part.
I guess he's telling the truth. Okay.
What do you think of Walter?
Funny guy. Yeah, I see him regularly in my work, and he always finds a new way to crack me up.
Okay.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
So,
Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Let me write these down. So I could do different combos. I don't have to keep checking. Let's have a notepad here. Okay.
Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
So we've got February 2nd,
Katarina Berg,
56 AR.
born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80
May
AR,
13th. So
which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
February's 2, May's 5, right? Basically, we have 2, 2, 5, 6, 5, 1, 3, 8, 0. There's no 0, though. We did try this, right? Okay. So let's try some different combos here. Tried 2, 5, 6. Tried 1, 3, 8. Let's try 6, 5, 2. First one backwards. 3, 1. 5, 1, 3, maybe for May 13th. 3, 1, 5. 3, 1, 5. Are you serious? So that was May 13th backwards. Wow. Okay. I see what you're doing, game.
Still won't open. The code lock must be blocking the door.
What? Wasn't that it? Didn't say accepted? 315, maybe I entered too many codes. Access granted. Oh, fingerprint scanner. There we go. I see. I missed that part. Perfect.
Wow. How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation.
Well, there we go. This seems like a good time to wrap up this episode then, ladies and gentlemen. And the game is released as well, so if you're enjoying this playthrough, I definitely suggest you check out the game, and maybe let me know if some of the choices you've made have ended up with different results. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining me for this pre-release few episodes of Whispers of a Machine. I'll see you on the next episode, and I don't know if I might keep it to half an hour. I kind of like these shorter episodes, but we'll see how things go in the future. This is Luckless Lovelocks signing off for now. I'll see you on the next one, and I love you all.